Hi guys, Amelia and Nathan from New Horizons Lifestyle. We were just having a really interesting conversation and kind of wanted to put it out there because we'd love to get some feedback on this particular topic of geographical freedom. What does that look like? So in our discussion, we realised that geographical freedom looks so different for everybody. Each individual has very different requirements out of that. So, you know, a young person or someone without kids may feel like geographical freedom means they can just travel all over the world and not be stuck anywhere. Whereas someone with a family perhaps or a particular passion or interest, geographical freedom means they can go where their passions are best supported.
And lay a foundation in that place as opposed to travelling everywhere.
Right, exactly. And so we were talking about, look, what does geographical freedom look like for us? And we talked about how your passions kind of drive where you want to be, because where you want to be, you want that to support or be conducive to being able to express your passions. So if you love surfing, like that's an absolute passion of yours, there's no point living in the mountains in the snow.
No,
right.
It wouldn't make any sense at all. Or if you're a snowboarder and love the snow, you're not going to live in a tropical area, are you? So.
Right. Whereas most people live where they live, not because their passions have taken them there, but because they grew up there. Their job is there, so, and they're in a job that they're not necessarily passionate about or love or whatever.
But even if you do enjoy your job or your career that you're in, and you've ended up in a place where your job has taken you, you still might not necessarily, while you do love your job still, you might not necessarily enjoy that particular environment of where you live, though.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Right,
you know?
yeah,
and you
sure.
may not be living out your passions in other parts of your life outside of your job because of where you're living.
Right, yeah, exactly right. So we were talking about, as much as we love where we are because it is conducive to a lot of our passions, we went, all right, let's just reset and go, where anywhere in the world would we want to live? And we didn't come up with an answer, but we came up with what we would want in an environment.
Yeah.
You know.
And just to be clear, we do love where we live at the moment. We're both passionate about outdoors, and I, for example, love being in nature and, you know, spend a lot of my spare time exercising in the mountains, trails, out in the water. As a family, we love the beach, and we do live in a place that we are surrounded by mountains and close to the beach as well. So we do love where we are living right now, but it was just good to have that discussion of if we were to be somewhere else, like from the perspective of if we didn't necessarily like where we lived at the moment, what would be the things that we would look for, and what are the things that we would need in the place where we would want to be.
Yeah, exactly right. So things came up, the things that came up were the things that we're passionate about, the things that we value, and the things that our children are passionate about and value, and providing a future for them too.
Yeah.
So, but the good news is that a job or a career wasn't something that dictated it for us, because of the business that we have. It does provide geographical freedom. We can run our business from anywhere.
Yeah.
So that makes life decisions so much easier in terms of location, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. You're looking at it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
We're not looking at it, well, we want to be at this place because we're drawn by a career there. We can be anywhere with an online business.
Yeah.
So where would the places that we'd want to be because of what we're passionate about and the things that we want to have in our life?
Yeah. So it was great. It was just a really cool conversation, and we wanted to put it out there to you guys. If your career choice did not dictate where you lived, where would you live? Where would you go? What does it mean to have freedom, geographical freedom? And what are the things that you're passionate about? What are the things that you value, and what location, what place does that offer that to you? Some people may choose to get closer to their family. Perhaps their parents are getting older and they just feel that there's a season where they want to be closer to their parents, perhaps, or there's a season where there's a passion that needs to be outworked and they need to be in the mountains or on the ocean or closer to a particular dance school or whatever it is. But your job per se is not the dictating factor, which for most people it is. So it was kind of more a question for you guys. What does geographical freedom look like for you? And I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear what that looks like for you.
Yeah, definitely. Like for us, it's about what we're passionate about, what we love to do in our spare time, which is mostly orientated around exercise, health, fitness, for Amelia, ballet and dance, creative stuff. So we would want to be in places that, number one, preferably warmer weather, so we can enjoy the water more, and also in an area that has a lot of nature to enjoy our outdoor environments, but also close to places that has ballet, dance studio facilities for Amelia and for our daughter Soraya.
Or we could create our own.
That's probably one of the plans that we're gonna do now. So but for you guys, what is it that you're passionate about that would be the draw card to be in a place that you would love to be?
And it's a great question, because that's going to kind of dictate everything moving forward, especially if you're embarking on this journey of looking for an online business to give you freedom. That'll be the clue on what your business will be about. So anyway, thought that would be a great conversation. Let us know. Write back, put your comments in there, we'll write back to you. But I'm really, really, really keen to hear what you guys have to say. Cool?
I'm good.
Cool. All right, have a great day, guys.
All right, bye for now. See ya.
Bye.